What's going on, everybody? Here, John. One half of the actually not one half, 1/4 of the Around the Ropes podcast. I am joined tonight with Carl. Carl, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. I got the camera pictures in the wrong spot for us.
Okay.
Now everybody knows the proper way.
Yeah. And guys, we've been talking about this on our show every Tuesday night for the last couple of weeks. But we're actually being joined tonight by one of the people who we met up in Albany.
Yep.
Freddie. Freddie, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, John. Hey, Carl. How you doing, man? Great to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Good to see you
Interaction that we had in Albany, and we got to talking, and magic is happening.
Oh yeah.
Which we will reveal momentarily. But before we get into that, Freddie, for the people who may not know, can you just explain a little bit about Motor Oil Coffee and how that whole thing got started?
So Motor Oil Coffee actually started with the founding owners, Joe and Rich. They own a public relation firm. One of their clients was actually in the automobile industry, so they would go to these car shows, and the one theme that kept occurring was like there would be a pot of coffee being brewed, and a lot of people would try the coffee. It was like, this tastes like motor oil. So because of that, the name actually lingered to the owner's head. Was like, wow, this is a great name, like for a coffee company. And from there on, Motor Oil Coffee started. We started with farmers markets, going to different areas in the capital region, like Albany, Troy, Schenectady. And then eventually we actually developed our own brick and mortar store in Troy, New York. We're currently going to open up 2 locations, one in Albany in the warehouse district, as well as one in Schenectady, New York. Motor Oil Coffee, we have different blends from decaf all the way to the highest potency. So it's been a great ride, and obviously you saw the turnout when you guys visited our booth. A lot of great reception to our coffee, and I'll let you guys talk about a little more into that.
Yeah, we I think between me and Carl, I think we came up to you 20 times.
21 times.
I think it was like 18, 16.
So good.
Yeah, it was, and I mean, mind you, I've had Starbucks coffee, I've had Dunkin' coffee, but it was just something different.
Yeah,
what you guys had, that it was like, I have to have more. And I mean, we saw the reaction. I mean, you guys were up there all weekend.
Yeah, it was kind of like you got the energy feeling without like the jitters,
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I would look at it. It was smooth enough that it was the coffee flavor, but you didn't get like that quick high and then crash.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'll put it this way: I'm a coffee drinker. Okay, it's not like it's Maxwell House where you got that strong taste right off the bat with your first sip. This one is actually a nice, smooth, flavored coffee that from the time you take your sip to the last sip, it's still the same consistency, nice and smooth.
And especially, I remember that night Carl had the hot coffee, I had the cold brew.
Yes.
And even cold brew, I've noticed a lot of times if it's not authentic iced coffee, a lot of times it tastes watered. It tastes like you don't want to touch it. When I had that night, I was like, this is the best freaking iced coffee I've ever had.
Yeah. Well, 2 things with cold brew is usually either a lot of complaints would be it's either watered down or bitter. And Motor Oil cold brew, perfect taste, smooth.
Now, how long does it take once you guys get a concept in? How long does it take from the initial conversation to when it either hits the shelves or it's available for sale?
Well, first, Motor Oil Coffee, we pride on picking our own blends and, picking the right blends that would pretty much appeal to, the consumer's eye, the consumer's taste buds. We actually try every single blend to see which one works right for us. So that's why, our coffee is very superior amongst, our competitors. So, as you can tell, from the cold brew or even the hot coffee, that if you're, anywhere from a decaf, a light roast, medium roast, or dark roast, you're gonna get satisfied. The taste
Yeah.
buds are gonna be off the charts. You're gonna be energized without the jitters. So
Carl?
So you would roughly say it takes what, 2 to 4 weeks from concept to shipping.
yeah, concept to shipping, pretty much. Getting the right blend, getting the right format for the actual bags, and then sending it out to consumers everywhere.
Well, I think the waiting is over.
Yeah.
We've been teasing this for the longest time. Now, obviously, before we did this, we kind of laid everything out. And Freddie, unfortunately, you're going to be blocked by this picture, so
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I will present the picture, Freddie. And if you'd like to make the
I
announcement,
got it.
Okay.
I got the picture. Freddie, if you want to make that announcement.
So your podcast will be featuring Motor Oil Coffee.
And here's the picture.
Yes.
There it is,
On
folks.
the ropes, baby.
Yes.
Featuring an awesome Sumatra blend.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth to the taste buds. Coming soon.
Yes. And it's funny. Had you have told me 6 months ago that, Carl, I'm going to be a little egotistical here for a second, so just bear with me on this one for a second. If you would have told me 6 months ago that a little show I created would not only be on Tumblr, like this one, like that,
Yep.
or it would be on a shirt like this, again, folks, Brandon. But if you would have told me it would have been on our own coffee, you were nuts.
Yep.
I would have said I was like, our show? No, our show's not that. It's not going to do that. But when I mentioned to some people about this coffee, and all I kept getting told was, when it comes, bring some with you to work. Bring some here. Bring some here. I'm like, okay, let's calm down a little bit, okay? Coffee's not a new thing. It's been around for a while.
Nope, but it's because it's us. Everybody.
But
We can't rave enough about it. We can't rave
definitely
enough
get
about
it.
it.
yeah. Yep. And again, folks, the announcement is that you're looking at one of the newer parts, so to speak, if you want to call it that, to Motor Oil Coffee, as we will be having our own coffee blend. Check out all of our social medias. We will be, putting the pictures up, and yeah. And Freddie, what's the website people can go to if they want to order, say, either our hot tag from the International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame or any of the other great coffee blends that you guys have?
You could definitely go to www.motoroilcoffee.com. That's www.motoroilcoffee.com.
And again, folks, that's all going to be in the description below. We definitely recommend you trying it. I will put it this way.
It will not disappoint you.
Yeah, it's coming from us, and
especially me. And I'm a coffee drinker every day, 5 to 6 cups a day.
Yeah.
It's not going to disappoint you.
Yeah. And you're talking to a New Yorker and somebody from New Jersey. We're not bullshitting with you guys.
Nah.
But again, Freddie, appreciate hopping on. Definitely appreciate the fact that you were able to be on when we made this announcement. This has been weeks in the making.
Definitely, man. Can all three of us do a nice too sweet about it?
Go right ahead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
But again,
congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Freddie. Definitely, we appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys for everything they've done for us.
Yeah, and folks, you're gonna see us have them very soon.
Oh yeah.
But until then, stay locked into our socials. You guys update on everything going on. But until then, we'll catch you on our next show.
See ya. Catch us
See
every
ya.
Tuesdays live at 8 p.m. See ya.